Namaste. I'm going to review briefly the Shaktipat with Jan Esmann and my experience and my understanding of Shaktipat so far. I came to the teachings of Jan through reading one of his books, and it just explains so clearly what self-realization is, what unity consciousness is, and what is love, bliss. And when I came to spirituality some years ago, self-inquiry and meditation, I could separate and distance myself from drama and chaos and whatever stories were going on. And so in that I found a lot of peace. And I saw that I wasn't my stories. I saw that I wasn't whatever sensations or identities, assumptions. And there was just so much peace and spaciousness, and I learned that that's called self-realization, and there's just so much joy in that recognition, just an abundance of flow of grace and bliss and peace sprouting from that realization. And it was seen that that is actually my own true authentic self, and not the stories, not the identities. And I felt very blissful. I felt a lot of love and a lot of bliss. As the years went on, the self-inquiry continued, meditations continued, and prayers continued. I have quite a devotional temperament, so I chant and I pray, and I came to the teachings of Jan Esmann. I saw in his book, the first thing that really stood out is love, bliss, and I felt that this is the love, bliss that I know that he's talking about, and I didn't know other spiritual teachers as such to talk about love, bliss, and to put it in such a simple way. It was such a confusion for me, where different spiritual teachings were almost contradicting or rejecting each other, where in the non-dual realization and bliss all is one, and there cannot be a rejection or separation. And it's somewhat seen that the path of self-inquiry rejected Kundalini energy or the Shakti, and said, well, Shakti is also observed, and that is also separation of itself. So I felt a bit confused about all those, and my experience was that in that space of stillness and bliss and peace, there was so much Shakti energy arising. There was just such juicy, vibrant life that was all-inclusive and rejoicing its own existence completely, and immersing itself into itself endlessly, including all of life. And this is what Shaktipat is for me, and is the path of embracing all that life is, and knowing the inseparable nature of all things, and the love that is the essence inside everything, this vibration, this Shakti that's just so moving and so alive inside everything. The actual Shaktipat retreats and transmissions are an awakening of that energy, an awakening of the Kundalini energy, and of our body's own wisdom, of our own intuitive knowing of the non-dual nature, the love that is and the bliss that alone is. And I found the retreats really powerful. I found them really awakening. There was just so much warmth and love and bliss all over. Initially it was felt as a physical experience, and it was later seen that it is the only experience that alone is in existence, in life, as bliss. And Jan gives really simple meditation techniques to continue having love, devotion and surrender to this love and this bliss, and meditate on the love and the Shakti and Divine Mother. And this confirms each moment of our own life that we are this bliss and we are this love and we are this physical life that's just so delicious and vibrant and juicy and totally our joy. And there's no end to bliss, there's just an infinite continuous growth, so to speak, or expansion perhaps, just a continuous expansion of bliss. And this is what Shaktipat is. Jan says it's the quickest way to full enlightenment. It perhaps is the case. I'm not yet fully enlightened, so I will have to report on this again. And I'm really excited that Jan is coming to London and we're able to sit together as a Sangha, also collectively in our own, just bring our own essence and our own bliss in meditation, which strengthens the experience. And I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to seeing new faces and meeting new people in your own beauty, your own juiciness, deliciousness and life, and rejoicing together in this ever-expanding bliss and ever-expanding love, and totally celebrating infinitely. I look forward to seeing you soon.